Hey guys, it's Rhea here and welcome back to another build episode. Now, last episode, if you remember, we've built this lovely container home over here using the tiny home residential, and we made it a micro home. So this episode, I do want to continue with this and we will build a tiny home. Now, this gives us 64 tiles, which is twice the size of this little container over here. So I do think I want to go with the shape that I had in mind before, which was something like this. And there we go. So it will be two containers, most likely on medium wall height once again, as we did with the first container. And yeah, I do believe this will be the shape we will go with. Not necessarily like this, of course. But yeah, this is the shape we will go with. And once again, I will bring you guys back once I have everything figured out and everything shelled out as with the first build. Okay, I think this really turned out very nice. I went again with the container paneling and I chose these vibrant yellow and blue colors to go along, just so we have a nice little kind of a container area to live in. I also added a patio over here and I went with kind of orangey yellow tones in the bottom container and then the blue grayish tones up top. Over here I plan on having a study slash reading room slash bedroom, and downstairs we will have a bathroom, now in a proper size so we don't have the tiny one like we did in this one. And here's going to be the kitchen and the living area. And now, to avoid being all the same, I should actually also swap these out now that I'm added. I want to have a kitchen over here, so let's go ahead and do that. And I will once again go with kind of the more industrial style. So I think I'll actually choose these counters to go along with our wallpaper here. I completely am at a loss of words for some reason. And I will once again go with a mini fridge. And I believe in a red color. Red color looks nice. And a oven over here. Yeah, these colors kind of match over here, even though they are from different packs. So what I want to do is grab... I do believe I can grab 2 more counters, unless I am mistaken. And it fits right perfectly so it doesn't go into the wall. Very nice. So this means we can add a sink over here. And I will grab the... Since it's the raw industrial sink, let's go ahead and grab this. We can add some clutter over here maybe. A trash can, we can't forget that one. And this time I will go with the one from Go to Work, I believe. And then over in this area I will once again mirror what we have in the other container and add a dining table. Now I do want to have a bigger one, but I don't think it will necessarily fit. And specifically I do want to add the one from the industrial loft kit, but let's see how this will feel. I also want to add the industrial kit chairs, if I will be able to find them. Yes, here they are. So it is kind of big, and I don't know if this will actually be functional if I scoot this over here, but we are going more for the aesthetics than functionality. And I do believe I want to raise the windows just a bit up so it doesn't clip into the table. Now we can change the Swatches over here, I love this used wood swatch, and then go for these yellow ones. I do like them. Perfect. And yeah, I do think I will once again put some kind of divider over here. So let's go ahead and see if we can find something that will fit. I do have hidden objects and live ended objects shown. Well, enabled, that is. This one kind of looks nice. It adds this kind of privacy area. It does kind of look more commercial because it is from Dine Out. But let's see here if we can actually do something like this instead. And I do like this. Oh, I really do like this. Okay, the lamps are not a problem at all. I think something like this would be very nice. We can have the living room over here. We do need to leave the space for our couch, which I wanted to use the industrial loft one. But it is rather big and there is no way we can fit it. So we'll figure out something else over here. But for now, let's leave this ottoman from Dream Home Decorator and head into the bathroom just so we get some essentials. I do want to use the tiny living toilet and the sink, and over here, actually, let me swap the places out and move the door somewhat over here. So we have space for a proper bathtub this time, and maybe the space game one. It is rather big. So let's grab the... And this one's clipping over here. I'm not necessarily happy with that. I will figure something out. So let's put a placeholder down as well. And over here, there are windows in the back. At least one. So we get maximum daylight in. And let's go ahead and place the bed now. Again from the industrial loft one. And end tables, I do believe I want to have them from Tiny Living. These ones look really cute. I do like the poof ones, but they don't necessarily fit. We can also have a dresser over here. Let's lower the... Actually, dresser over here might be better. Or even over here. Let's actually grab it and see where it fits best. If we put it here, I believe the sim can still go around here and sleep. Or actually, let's put it over here. Maybe have something to sit over there. We also want to have a mirror. And I will take the, I believe, from Jungle Adventure. And place it over here. Wonderful. And over here we can have a desk now in a bigger size. So we can't go for tiny living necessarily. But we can go with this Dream Home Decorator one, which is nice looking. And we can grab the tiny living chair. Yes, there it is. Again, I won't necessarily choose the swatches just now. I want to show you how I envision this room and the other rooms to be, and then we will see what I do off screen with this. I also want over here to have a rug, and I will go for the industrial loft kit once again, maybe in some shade of blue. There are lots of grayish tones, And this kind of matches the, let's go for this so it contrasts the blue we have going in this room. And I think this is where I will start playing around, and I will bring you guys back once I am completely done with the interior. So I believe our interior is done. Now if you switched over to this side, you see a lot of clutter. It's because I've added these shelves over here just to hold all our necessities. For example, some jarred, I believe these are peppers, some olives, plates, pots and pans that we need, and utensils. Just the general things that you would have in the kitchen. We also left this for the surface. I added a couple of blue details just because Tiny Living has these like small blue details, and the Nifty Knitting kit stuff pack provided some blues as well, and I do believe that it goes all well nicely. Now I didn't change the swatches too much or at all actually. And over on here we have the standard Tiny Living pictures that I use in, I think, all of my builds at this point. We also have the bathroom over here. It's kind of hard to navigate with these walls and doors popping up, but we have a double sink moment over here with a shelf and a mirror that barely goes under this window sill. Sadly, this is kind of clipping, and I do hope it's functional still because of the toilet over here. But yeah, I added also a little picture over here just because I thought the wall was kind of blank. Now if we go upstairs, I have added a small yoga space over here just because I feel like the sim living here is kind of zen, more an artistically inclined person, which also shows over here. I did actually 2 like gallery walls, you could say, and this window is simply refusing to stay put. I don't necessarily know why. And this mirror also can't stay here, but I can scoot it over here because of the ombre seasons curtains I put up on all 3 windows. Now these it's still kind of hard to navigate because of how the place is, but these wall arts are non-CC wall arts from this lovely person over here. It's holyshmowow. I hope I'm pronouncing this name right. They are doing a ton of no CC art sets, and this is my first time ever using them, and I have to say I am absolutely in love how they look, and this is the reason why I went with the whole artsy vibe. We see painting racks over here, more paintings on the ground. This is just a basic computer nook with some books over there and a suitcase, because I do feel they would probably kind of a loner hoarder maybe. And yeah, I also did the upstairs before I realized, oh, this is maybe already the exterior, but I feel also they would probably let some bamboo or some trees and little shrubs grow on their green roof over here. I also added a couple of solar collectors like over here, a small relaxation area, as well as the easel and the little stand for all the paints and brushes used for painting. Now, as for the exterior, like I said, I already started and I kind of feel bad for it, but I also didn't do the patio over here, which I will actually start on right now because I do want to have it kind of encased in stones. So basically like this. Maybe I will shrink some down. I won't necessarily change the color, but I do like how it, you know, how it encases, how it has a defined shape. So I will do this. I also want to add, once again, a couple of trees, maybe some more bamboo, because it's kind of a zen type vibe. So let's go and shrink a couple down, maybe one more. I do really like how this looks. And I think maybe some more snowy escape trees would look nice over here, or some like not so tall trees like these ones over here. But yeah, a zen type of vibe is what I'm going for. Maybe I'll even add a small pond over here. Actually, let's do this together and see how it will look. Now, this might be too big. Oh, this is really fast. Adjust speed, so maybe like this is too slow. I'm not using the tool, the terrain tool all that often, so I do apologize. But let's just see how this will look. Let's lower it. Maybe up it a little bit. I'm kind of partial on this. I'm not necessarily sure if I want to keep it. I do love the reflections though that you can see from the containers over here. And if you're wondering about the columns over here, it's purposefully left one blue and one orangey just to match the windows and the general exterior of the upstairs. But yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm a big fan of this for now, but maybe I'll change my mind while I will add the whole exterior off screen, and I'll see you guys then. Here it is, our exterior of this small container home, and I am really digging it. Now, I did add more foliage than I did over here, especially around this area, because I have added 2 bee boxes, which actually I will change the swatches of to these over here. I've added a lot of flowers around, some from debug, some from the actual game. I've added this hibiscus flower. I know it's not really fitting for the setting we are currently in, but I really like how it looks from the back and the front. There's flowers all over, a small barbecue. There should be, there it is. There is a small picnic area, as well as some as well as a clothing rack and a basin to wash the clothes in. I also added a couple of planters just in case the sim wants to grow something and be self-sustainable. There's also small fairy lights going all over the place, and I do believe this turned out really cute. I love the interior. I also love how the exterior came out, and I hope you do as well. Also, this is the moment where I will wrap up this episode. I do hope you liked watching it. I also hope you like the whole concept and the idea of the video. And if you want to keep in the loop, if you want to be updated at all times what I'm doing on screen and off screen, you are more than welcome to follow me on my socials. I have a Twitter at RheaPlaysYT. I have a Instagram account for the YouTube channel specifically, where I upload all information regarding episodes, upload schedules, and the likes. You can find it at Rhea Plays. Also, you can find me on my Simstagram account, where I'm most active, which is simbuildsbyrhea, and you can download this little puppy, as well as this container home and any of my other builds I have showcased on YouTube and on Instagram over on my origin ID, which is bewitchedbystars. So thank you so much for watching this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!